Sometimes I just wanna be outside. Get that shit on, put that shit on, alright. What's my new hair color? What's my new do? I just love looking at you.
You doing?
I'm pretty good.
It's about that time.
My body is attacking me this month again, so I feel attacked. You know.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It'll be better next week.
That's okay.
This week.
This week. Fuck out of here. You think I'm? If it was next week, that would
sorry,
be fucking concerning.
Sorry.
This week.
So I'm good.
It's okay.
I'm good. I'm excited because
How are
I get
you?
to go away next Wednesday. I know.
Oh my god, when do you leave?
Just like I'm like ready to go.
That's nice.
That's the only thing on my brain. Like, oh,
that's nice. That's really that's
bitch.
it. That's it. I like that.
Hurry, this week needs to hurry the fuck up. Thank you.
I'm sure.
I need this week to hurry the fuck
up. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah.
That's gonna be chef's kiss. We're not
so
doing
let's
this.
catch up.
You finna have me fucked up and you finna get sprayed down. Yeah.
The silence is very telling. I don't know.
I had
right.
It is. Yeah. I've been working on music, to be honest. I'm on crunch time right now. So that's really all I've been. I literally wake up thinking about it, go to sleep thinking about it, wake up thinking about it, dates, song finished, buy this beat, do this beat, send this money. It's been kind of, yes. But I will tell you guys, I started a Substack, and it is a journey of my album coming together, and I think that you should follow me and subscribe to my Substack. There's going to be some blog posts, some videos, some behind the scenes.
Yeah, I heard it.
And it's poshkids.substack.com.
Substack.com.
You can go on my Instagram. You can click it straight from there.
It's a really good album, y'all. I had a snippet earlier today because I got it like that, and it's really good. Wow, she got it from here. It sounds really good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear the whole thing.
It's a really good album
when it's all completed, like completely completed. So I'm proud of you. I mean, I'm proud of us. How about that?
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Another project.
It's gonna be so much more.
Thing. It's coming to you.
So much more. So much more. I hope. Same as you, music on the brain 24/7.
Yeah.
I also got to enjoy playoff basketball and playoff hockey throughout the week, which I'm a fan of, especially playoff basketball. And these games have been
you get about your shit.
Phenomenal, bro. When I mean, like, each and every game, especially on the West, has been great, even on the East too. But I've been enjoying that every single day since there's a game on every day, so that's great. Shout out to the Florida Panthers, who's going to start the second round in game 1 tonight. Shout out to them to defend that Stanley Cup. You know, we're trying to go back to back.
Yeah, shout out
straight
to them.
Up. That's right.
That's my
Through
team.
proxy by me, that's her team. So shit. It's just like we're rooting for the Panthers. So that's it. But good luck to all the other players.
Right.
You know, New York Knicks play Boston tonight as well. Right. So I'm like conflicted what to watch, NBA basketball or watch my Panthers. I think I'm gonna have them both on. one on one device and one on another. I love sports, so
That
I'm
feels
for it. You feel
overstimulating,
me? I
but
want
I
that
trust you.
stimulation. I
So
want
do
all
your
that.
thing,
I want all that
King.
energy. I need it. I need it. So I'm looking forward to
Oh
that
my
to those games
gosh.
tonight. And
Got it.
yeah,
Got
music
it.
on the
Got it.
brain. The Met Gala was cool. I saw the videos. They had a party this last week. Yeah.
Wait,
Sorry.
it didn't.
I don't know.
Oh, it
I
was a
don't know.
party. I
Maybe.
was about to be like, the Met Gala did
Probably.
not happen. It's
Yeah.
today, right? I think.
Yeah. The party was fire on Friday. I saw the videos and
That's my
shit. I was
shit.
like, oh,
I
y'all
like
party.
watching.
Y'all party
I
like
like
some
seeing the
niggas. It was a
looks.
nigga fest. And it was great to
And
see. Mm-hmm. 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 It was
well,
great.
you know,
It was
ASAP
good to see
Rocky
that.
is one of
So,
the
what else? What else? What
yeah.
else? I
So
went to lunch yesterday, which was nice.
yeah. Didn't you go to lunch the day before yesterday as well? Because I received a text that wasn't
That was a few
yesterday
days
that
ago
said
when you
I
got
went to
that
lunch
text, but
yesterday.
actually yesterday,
So
had some lunch. Yes.
you went. Did you hop from lunch spot to lunch spot?
No.
Did you see a little Buki in there?
No. Yeah. No.
You know what I was talking about,
No.
though. That's what's funny.
Shout out to my nigga Buju. He loves going to lunch, and I can't not go to lunch with him. Like, it's a fun time. One lunch spot again. It's free.
You could not go to lunch, but it sounds like a very amazing.
I had chicken and
If
waffles
it
at
sounds,
lunch.
it sounds like why wouldn't you go? Oh my god, I
Ooh,
had chicken
okay.
in a Dutch baby
You went to
oven
brunch.
thing
I went to
yesterday.
lunch.
I had good brunch. I went to
Lunch.
brunch. I didn't go
And
to lunch.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun. We had chicken and waffles for free.
Yeah.
Oh, I went to Black
Mhm.
Excellence. Yes. Yes. Because after
Did you see
lunch, we
Black
gotta go smoke.
Excellence
So what are
yesterday?
you
Or
gonna go
did you?
smoke at? The Black
You
Excellence.
did?
Yes, that only spot that allows it is at Black Excellence.
The only spot that allows. Oh my gosh.
Tell them about that.
Y'all,
Yes.
I saw Kendrick and SZA.
See, Black
I
Excellence
forgot
brought
about
up.
that. Okay. I totally
Yeah.
forgot.
Tell us about your experience at the
Yes.
show.
Immediately. Okay. I went to see
Huge call.
Yes. I went to see my boyfriend Kendrick and SZA on Tuesday. And I it was excellent, guys. It was really fun. I did go by myself. I was in a group of niggas. They was around me, and I was the
Community.
girl. We was all rapping back
Yeah.
to each other, but it was lit because it was like I was the girl there for Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? SZA has a very mixed crowd of fans. SZA is an excellent. When I say SZA is an excellent performer. Okay, and so I wasn't there for SZA. I was there to support SZA, but I was there for Kendrick. SZA's stage presence and her set design, amazing. The set design was great. So shout out to SZA, because it's kind of like
Right,
an eye opener when
absolutely.
you're not there for someone, but then they still like grab you. So it made it that much more worth like getting the tickets and going. Now my man, he did an excellent job, which I mean, I've seen him perform not in person like this. This was my first time, but he just did such a good job. He mixed songs. He's funny. A lot of their skits together,
Right.
they have good chemistry together. It really does give sibling chemistry.
They got a ton of songs.
But it was good. The song, I
Mhm.
didn't realize how many songs they got. They got a lot of songs. I also like the fact that it wasn't just one person set.
Oh, that's
They mixed
dope.
the whole, like they gave each other breaks and then mixed in. Break,
No,
mix
they're
in, break, mix
co-headlining.
in.
Yeah,
Yes. So it's not a Kendrick
they're
Lamar tour.
co-headlining.
Just because it's called Grand
Yeah.
National Tour, they are doing this tour together, which I really liked, because
Right.
I wasn't sure, because it's not called a Grand National SOS tour. It's called a Grand National Tour. So I wasn't sure. But no.
Nice.
If you're going to this show, You are going to see them equally, literally to the end. He starts it, she comes in,
Nice.
then it's her,
Who was the
then they're
opener?
together, then it's him, then they're together, then it's her, and
That's
then they
it?
end it together. Yes. So Mustard. There was no opener.
And then they just came out.
Mustard had a DJ set, and I will say, for two very black people, they
Amen.
started on time. Mustard did too. Yes. We did not wait. I will say for
No,
me,
that is not a
waiting
wait.
until 7:15 or
What?
8:15
That
is
is
not a
not a
wait.
wait.
I've waited at shows for
Yeah.
hours. So
So you just had a
yes, and this was a
15-minute
black
window.
ass show
Come on.
because
Come
they
on.
have black
I would take
audiences.
that
Kendrick
any
Lamar has
day.
a very
Yes,
black
I would take
audience.
that any day.
That's it. That's it. And that made sense to me. Yes. And then the
Makes it
show
3 hours.
literally went up until like 10:45. So it's a long show as well. So it was, yes. And I just felt like I got my money's worth. Like it was just a good show. Like they
On
did
time.
good. They did us
Hey.
good. But even Mustard showed up on time. His set, and it said too, Mustard set starts at 7. He started at 7:15 on the dot. I remember looking at my phone, it was 7:16. He was up there literally getting his shit together, about to start his set. So
We
I have no
a
complaints on the
show,
time. Did not
nigga.
wait forever because I have been to shows where it's
Nigga. Nigga. The one
I have been
traumatic show
traumatized
wait
by a
that
show wait.
I did with
Truly.
you was the
It was not
Anderson
given
Paak.
that.
Yeah. Fuck that.
We did together. Yes, we went to go see Anderson .Paak, and it was a fight.
Midnight.
And y'all know
yeah.
that the fights don't start
Yeah.
start until like
Enjoy it.
midnight
Yeah.
sometimes. Rumor was that he was back there watching the damn fight, enjoying
Earlier,
the
'cause
fight.
we had
He
to
did not
wait
come out,
outside
but we
in the
was
bitter
there till
cold
since what, like 8
just
o'clock?
to get in. And then we
Yes.
waited for him, which had
Yes.
he only had what, 2
Yes.
openers and they were both DJs.
Yes.
Yeah, still, nigga.
Granted, we got into the show
Still.
free, but still,
You're up and coming.
it was.
Like, come on, bro.
I mean, other people didn't get in free.
Fuck.
I did, but it
Our birthdays, we
was.
smoked a lot and we enjoyed the show, and we were right there close
Yeah.
to the stage. Yeah.
We did good company, yes, but saying that to say, definitely a good show. Also, their merch was good. They have fire ass merch. I got a really dope bag that has a zipper on it. I really can't get over the fact that it's a canvas bag with a zipper because that's useful for me. But yeah, and shout out to the boy ringing up my bag because my bag was definitely one price,
That's
but
it.
the little iPad thing was
Right.
ringing it up for like $15 less, and he was like, "Well,
There
the
it is.
iPad is saying
There it
this,"
is. And
and I
it ain't
said,
his
"Please don't
money.
block my
You
blessing."
feel me?
He
It
said,
ain't
"I'm
his
not,"
money.
and he rung me up,
So,
and that was that.
right.
So
That's
shout out
it.
to him.
Right.
Yeah, he was like, "I mean, it's saying what it's saying,"
Yeah, definitely
so
shout out to
and
him,
that was
to
what
the
it
merch
was.
guy.
So yeah, shout out to
Lunch
him.
Black Excellence. Shout out to SZA. Shout out to
Shout out to
everyone
Lunch.
black.
Shout out
Period.
to Kendrick. Shout out to SZA. Yes. Mm-hmm.
That is it. All right, y'all. Welcome to episode 77
Exactly.
of Replay Ritual. I'm a concept, and my heart right there is Posh Kate. We gonna have some fun today.
What's up? Yeah, we decided to start the month light. We've been feeling
Look
very
here, we're on
light.
a
I
journey.
hope that y'all not
Yeah.
out there like, what the fuck y'all been
We're on a
on?
journey.
We've been on
Yes.
life. We
Deadass.
literally just still
So,
trying to bring
in the
y'all this
start of
show
May,
and
May
enjoy it
is the month of
ourselves.
new
So
beginnings, new things popping up. So we're gonna have some fun and just
yeah.
laugh at people's issues or be sad or relate, to these people's issues. And yeah. So shout out to Reddit.
Yeah, or
bringing
relate.
these
Yeah.
stories to us.
That's very
I got
real.
7 for you, Posh. So this is gonna be a journey. It's gonna be a
7
journey.
stories.
You're
You're
gonna be in it.
insane. I'm gonna see how I feel after 5. Cause you're the type to have 7 stories and then it's literally like follow up after follow up after follow up after an hour-long story. I'm not doing this with you today, so
Only
go
two.
ahead.
Only 2.
Another club. To another club. That was you yesterday at lunch.
Well, you're gonna enjoy this ride because I got
Another club
various
to another
different
club.
stories. Some of them have the same premise of niggas don't know how to be
Okay.
right and women don't know how to be right to who
Got
their
it.
man. So it's just, and some people are just discussing. It's a very mixed bag.
Mm.
Everybody's gonna be in trouble today, not just men,
It's a
not just
mixed
women,
bag.
everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I
for
mean, I think
sure.
that's
Like
fair. I
that's
don't like
just
just
crazy.
ragging on
Yeah, it's
one
crazy. All
group.
right, so I'm gonna start it off with a
That's not fair to me.
relationship one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is titled I am considering leaving my girlfriend after
Okay.
she catfished me as a prank. All right. So your facial expressions always take
Is
me
your
out. All
girlfriend
right.
though?
Me and my girlfriend
Okay.
have been together for
Got it.
2 years. I am 28 and she is 29.
I'm
I
just
always thought
curious.
she was very sweet and kind, and I really appreciate
Mm-hmm.
how much she loves me. That's sweet. And while she sometimes got a little jealous, I didn't think it was a big deal. Hell, maybe I even enjoy being dotted on like that. Doesn't. It made me feel really attractive, which I never really felt I was.
Doted.
Sad.
Doted on.
Recently, we attended a work event organized by my company, and we met one of my coworkers there. She works at a different branch, and we hardly ever talk outside
Mm-hmm.
of work emails or calls, and we get along well enough. This event was my girlfriend's first and only time meeting my coworker. On the way back from the event and the following day, my girlfriend was acting a little weird. She kept asking me about a work wife and asking if I thought the coworker was pretty and the other stuff about her. I knew my girlfriend could get kind of jealous, and I did my best to calm her down. Know that woman. Now you get what she did? Are you condoning the
Now I get
action
what
of
she did.
catfishing? Okay. Uh, uh,
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not condoning that.
but
But
okay,
it's
okay.
just putting. I
No,
didn't
that woman
understand.
is my
How
work
can you be
wife.
catfished
I
by
don't
your own
follow her
girlfriend?
in
But
no
now
social
go
media.
ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, not the work wife. I don't follow her on any socials. I don't even have
It's
her
not
personal
my work
phone
wife.
number. I don't think she's
Okay.
more beautiful than my girlfriend, and I'm
Mhm.
happy with my girlfriend. And she seemed to relax, and things got back to normal. A few weeks later, out of nowhere, I got a follow request on IG. And my account is private, and it's from my coworker. I approve and follow
God.
back. Her account is also private. The account was almost nothing but a few pics of her in swimsuits, uploaded very recently. I haven't checked at the time and didn't really scroll her account at all. I didn't look It didn't look like anything overly sexy, just normal vacation pics, but there was nothing but vacation pics. It seemed weird, but I didn't care. Then a few days later,
Hmm.
she DM'd me on IG. It was just small talk, and I replied. It wasn't flirty or anything, in my opinion. She kept reaching out every few days, and eventually it did seem to get kind of flirty. I told her this felt inappropriate and I was in a relationship and I appreciate if we keep things very professional, and she seemed okay with it. My girlfriend
This
seemed
is
extra
disgusting.
affectionate the days after that. And while I didn't
Hmm.
suspect anything in real time, you could tell probably you can tell all probably seemed exactly where it was going. Still, at the time I was happy and my girlfriend even seemed to be better regarding her jealousy. But then last week I got a follow recommendation on my IG. It was my coworker's real account. hmm This one
Cause
wasn't private.
she saw
It
that
was
you were
just a
some shit.
normal
That's
IG
why.
account, and looking through it, that was where those swimsuit pics came from. Here's Here they were just a part of her normal IG account, which contained mostly normal pictures and not just swimsuit ones. Then I put two and two together. Before confronting my girlfriend, I talked to my coworker at work and asked for her IG account. She gave me her normal one, which I follow. And indeed, give me, what's your
Ooh.
IG handle for real, for real?
He said,
hmm
"Bitch, hand it over."
So it became clear I was being
Cause you got
catfished.
me
I
fucked
confronted my
up.
girlfriend then, and at first, when I tried to be subtle about it, she denied everything outright. Then she shifted to gaslighting me about it and saying it was just a prank and that it was a test, and that because she was cheated on before, she just needed to know that she could trust me. I told her that she I told her that her being able to trust me was great and how I'm supposed to trust her now. She said that made no sense and kept deflecting no matter how I tried to explain, going so far as to question how I even knew it was her if I wasn't cheating on her with my coworker. Damn, she's rude. I told her that this was unfair and manipulative and that I needed some time and
Mm.
went home. She's been texting and calling nonstop, saying that I'm ruining a great relationship over nothing. I'm overreacting. And when I finally realize how much she loves me, it might be too late. And it's not fair for me to throw everything we built over some skank. But that just that just feels really manipulative to me and like she
What?
doesn't get
Okay,
what she did
okay.
wrong
I
at
have
all.
comments.
So I'm conflicted between wanting to just cut and run and giving it another go. After all, we have a happy 2-year relationship and trust can be rebuilt after something like that.
Um. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me your thoughts.
Okay, I'm ready. So it's been 2 years. She hasn't done any red flaggery. This could be me being a sucker. Y'all know I be having sucker moments. I'm sorry. It's just my truth. I don't know if this whole situation is worth giving up on the whole relationship,
Mm,
but she's like really insecure. So to like do this, the problem is to me, okay, here's where the red flaggery is. Like, if she wasn't gaslighting and trying to make it
yeah.
about her when she's the one that literally lied and did this bullshit, it would be easier for me to be like, stay with that bitch. The situation in itself, let's say she was like, oh my
Right.
God, yes, I was being insecure
Right.
and I really shouldn't have done it. And she took accountability for it instead of gaslighting.
Hmm.
Cool. But the fact that she wants to act like a fucking gaslighter and then like try to turn it around like it might be too
That's big
late.
facts right
Bitch,
there.
you're lucky I'm still fucking with your ass after you acting like
Mm,
this. So that's
it's her.
really where I'm at. Cause
Yeah,
I feel
it was
like
her.
if anybody ruined a 2-year relationship, it was mama. But it's like I don't feel that this in totality was worth either one of y'all doing anything to break up with the other. You, if you chose to
Mm,
break up, have the right.
facts.
Nobody else has the
Um,
right here
well, it really
except you.
depends
That's all I'm
on
saying.
how good the relationship is going, how much love they have, and how much they have built together. Seems like they didn't move in with each other yet. They still have their own place. We don't know if they're really moving to the step
Yeah.
of marriage. They've been dating for 2 years. They're probably just still, still
Mm-hmm.
kicking it because people still be kicking it after like 3, 4 years. They still kicking it. They still in
Mm-hmm.
that bubble and shit.
Yeah.
So it seems like he loves her, she
They
loves
do.
him, and it seems like an
Word.
infatuation they got going on here. If she's just doing too much, and he likes the toxic shit, he
And it
kind
seemed
of
like she
likes
just
it.
be
He
doing
like,
too fucking
damn,
much.
you
That's what
going
this
hard for me in the
gave.
paint. Even though I don't feel like you should, but I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But he really needs to know, like, do you want to
Yeah.
continue to deal with this behavior moving forward? Because 2 years is a long time to be with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And then y'all might go to 3, and then 4, and then 5, and all of a sudden y'all hit 10, and she's
It
still doing
is.
this jealous shit, catfishing you, hitting you with these so-called pranks.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a prank. People don't know what a definition of a prank is. I think society just don't know how to do a prank anymore. This is not a prank. So it's just like what she did was
Yeah,
completely
no, this is
manipulative.
not
She
a
lied to
prank.
you. She scammed you. She catfished
Yeah.
you. She gaslighted you. Like, like she did all the things a girlfriend is
She
not
scammed
supposed to
you.
do to your man. Like, don't test niggas.
Yeah, I mean, like, and then to sit
Yeah,
there, and be
don't test
like,
niggas. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all that like this
come
goes
on
to every
now.
woman.
Don't
Never
don't
test
gaslight me.
a man.
Don't do that.
50% of them will fail. And it's not because they fail because they didn't know. It's just they're stupid. Like they're stupid.
Yeah.
And the other 50% that catches you on that test,
Yeah.
why are you mad? He passed your test, but you upset. You don't test nobody. You don't want a nigga testing you. Because once they test
Yeah.
you, then never test your partners, bro. Don't do that shit. That
Yeah,
shit
let's
is
just
crazy.
not. Yeah. Well, that's another thing I am a firm believer, like I know the
Mm.
girls like to check phones. I have checked 2 phones in my time. Once I felt guilty about it because there was nothing in it, and I don't like to check phones, and I felt like, well, might as
Well.
well, it's here. And the second
Oh, I
time,
bet.
it was not good.
Mm.
Yeah, and I just don't check phones because I just feel like that's somebody's personal space. Like, even if they're not doing anything like disloyal, they might be having a personal conversation with their fucking mom or their sibling or their best friend. And it's like, not everything, in my personal opinion. Like, I think as people, it's okay for us to have our own
Yeah.
things,
No, for
like
sure.
our own like personal things. You know what I'm saying? So yes, and I just feel like checking a phone, my
98
opinion,
is
I'm gonna say
what?
this 1,000 times because 98% of people check
98 is
phones.
crazy. I
But
will say a good
I,
78%.
I'm lying. 98%
That's
of
crazy.
people,
Who be checking
what?
phones like
98% of
that?
people check
Well, so
phones.
you saying that
Everybody checks
2%
a
of not checking
phone.
phones? Shout
2% is
out
a
to
lot in the
y'all, including
world.
me, because I never checked the phone. Like what?
Yeah, and me, like, no, checking phone is, I just couldn't, it's scary. And I was younger. Like, that's the last time that happened. But
You
yeah,
gonna find something? No,
I
you
feel
might.
like
You will find it.
you go looking for it, you might find it. Yeah. And this was one of those things.
That's what I'm
She's
saying.
lucky that he
He
did not
put two
lean
and two
into
together
this.
one because
That's what I think it
he
is.
loved
Cause
his
he could,
girlfriend. He
like,
about her.
come on.
You feel me? And he's not that
Yeah.
type of dude to be, tricking on like out there in these streets. So
Yeah.
it's just
Like,
like this is for his girlfriend. Go to therapy.
yeah.
You have things to work out. Go to therapy.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Because I
giving
get
that
it being
maybe
cheated on
you need to work on
before.
some stuff with
That could,
yourself.
put a little wall and you want to make sure you protect yourself always, no matter
Yeah.
what relationship you get into, who you're speaking with, who you're around. You just have this wall like, oh no, niggas cheat. That's just the mindset. Niggas just to be cheating. So, but guess what? Most men don't cheat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some men
Yeah.
do. Some men do. But most men don't. Yes, most men don't.
Oh, okay.
But some of them
Yeah.
do.
Not every
So
man cheats. I don't believe that.
that
I
is.
believe I
That
believe
is. So
my
yeah, it's just
man
like
has self-discipline.
I would tell him to break up.
Yeah.
Let this shit go, bro. Take a break. 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 Because if she's willing to, yeah, if she
Immediately.
really
Yeah. Think about what you
acts,
want.
don't like take this break. Because one,
Cuz I
this is
wouldn't tell a
crazy.
woman to
She's being
settle. So don't
manipulative.
settle,
She's like,
king.
nigga, you need to get over
Okay?
this thing. You gonna break our relationship over some stank. Now you calling this girl a words. You calling this other girl words, and she wasn't even
No,
checking for
you're
you.
going to break our relationship up.
Like she wouldn't even check him. So you have issues. He should take a break from her, and
Literally.
she go over there.
Like,
He go over there. So break up, break up, break up, break up, break up,
yeah. Yeah.
break up.
Yeah.
All right, next
Yeah.
story.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is from Am I the Asshole? Am I the Asshole for
Rock
being
up.
furious with my pregnant wife over a prank?
Okay.
Another prank, quote unquote. I, 31 male, I've been with my wife Lisa
Oh my
since
god.
college,
Y'all
and she's currently
annoying.
7 months pregnant with our first baby. This story is 6 months ago, by the way. My wife Lisa is witty and likes to play jokes on me. For example, she likes to
Okay.
pass a fake fact and stories as real and see if I'll believe them. Lisa was a theater kid, so she's great at acting and selling these stories. I used to fall for her pranks all the time since I'm gullible and she's so convincing. However, now that I've been with her for so many years, I can typically tell when she's messing with me. She'll up she upped the antics over the years so she can occasionally get me to believe one of her jokes. Today, when I got home from work,
Mm-hmm.
Lisa had tears in her eyes. You're so stupid. Lisa had tears in her eyes and told me she needed to talk to me about something. I was seriously worried and sat down with her immediately. I asked what was wrong several times, and she keeps saying it's hard to talk about and she was terrified I'll leave her. I keep pressing. She told me she had an affair with her boss several months
I don't
ago.
get it.
Right. She told me she had an affair with her
That's how I
boss several
respond to
months
that.
ago
I
and
don't get
wasn't sure
it.
if the baby was mine. I asked if she was serious, and she said she was 100% serious and started crying even harder. I This is jokes. Yes, this is jokes for us. Yeah,
I'm laughing at this because this listening to
I
it is
got up,
funny.
started
In
pacing, and tried to gather
reality,
my thoughts. After a
she's
few
fucking
minutes,
tripping.
Lisa burst
Like,
into laughter and said
yeah.
she was just joking. I was furious. I said it wasn't funny. Right. That is incredible, but bitch,
The fact
what?
that she could cry on site like
I
that,
said it wasn't
sociopath.
funny in the slightest to make jokes about cheating and the child not being
Yeah.
mine.
Fuck out of
Lisa then
here.
said she was a bit offended that I believed that specific prank and not several others. She said she couldn't believe I actually thought she cheated
That's
on
what you
me.
get, bitch.
She then got
The
teary and
fuck?
asked why I didn't trust her.
You was
This shit turned. Yo, y'all
oh,
crazy. I asked why I would trust her after
I'm
she pulled that trip.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
giving a
she's
little bit.
nuts, bro. This
It's
is
a little
crazy.
bit is
I asked
giving,
why would I trust her after she
yeah.
pulled that prank on me, managed to cry telling me about it, and continue with the prank even though I was visibly upset. Lisa said it was harmless and I was blowing things way out of proportion. She continued to ask why I didn't trust her.
No,
Lisa,
that's what you
Lisa.
think, Lisa.
And I told her I needed some space. I ended up going to a
I hate the
speakeasy
girls,
and
bro.
have been away from the house ever since. Even though Lisa has called several times, I know it was a prank. And I think this joke went way too far, especially with the tears. I also was clearly upset. Right. I also was clearly upset, as anyone would
That's
be,
what got
and
me.
she should have stopped as soon as she realized I was actually falling for it. Usually, Lisa's jokes are funny, but this one really got me for some reason. So, am I the asshole for overreacting? Mhm. Yeah, I feel badly
You
because she's very
said
pregnant with our
usually they're
child,
funny.
and I
This
don't want to
shit was
stress her out,
not.
but I need space right now. Yeah, bro, come on.
I think it's okay for
No,
you to
he
say
didn't say
space is
divorce,
fine.
bitch. Divorce.
You didn't say
Yeah.
that you was about to leave her ass. You just said, I do think it's funny. I do think it's
That I
hilarious
don't
that
like.
you believe this
She's
one
like,
over
nigga, you
any other
believe this?
prank.
What? How can you
That's
not?
yeah, like why you believe this one?
The only way it
He was like,
became
I knew
believable
all
for
along
him
you were a
was the
whore.
tears, bro.
That's what
Like
that's
she
given.
went
But
full on like boo-hoo crying.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
how
And
I
then you cried
like
harder, was
the
like, no,
tears
this
would
is
have
serious. Like,
sold
I'm
me
sorry,
as
I cheated
well.
on you with my boss. The baby may not be yours. Come on.
Yeah, she's tripping for that. And I feel like
Yeah.
don't be mad at me
What the fuck? The
because
whole job
you
is
are a good
for me to believe
actress.
your performance. I believed it. I believed it. Oscar, Emmy, Tony, whatever. What do you
Like
need?
you're
What do you want?
yeah.
Because you won.
Give it all to you, mama. Yeah. Right.
Facts.
So, that's really
No,
but take
no,
some space. It's not
no.
that
He
serious. You
loves her.
did you
That's his
hear in the
baby. He
letter
knows
that
it's his
he
baby.
was like,
He was
"Fuck
like,
this bitch.
okay,
I'm
it's a
never
prank.
like
Ha
that's
ha
not
ha
even my
ha.
baby. I don't even want the baby no more." Like,
That shit not funny.
yeah.
Boo. And we're still together, but I need to go
It's not
think
giving
about this
anything
real quick. Like calm my anger. I think he just want to calm his nerves. That's it.
yeah, like it's not
Yeah, let him do that because
yeah, and
you
I feel
can't
like
do that to the
cool.
father
You
of
know?
your child to tell him you fucked your boss and the baby's not his.
I also feel like you thought it was okay. You thought it was
Can
okay
you
to prank
imagine if he
me,
pranked her
so
back
then
on
it's
some
okay for
crazy
me to
shit?
handle
How
this
she
how I
would
want.
react to it? You
Boom.
think she'll be able to take it? I don't think she'll be able to take it.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Jokes.
No.
Yeah.
So boom. Boom shakalaka.
uh, yeah.
It's really giving
Let him
like
take his break. Let him take his break. Okay. That
just
was
let the
good.
man
All
take his
right.
time, child.
These next few stories will have updates.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna start with this one. You're gonna be pissed about this one. This is gonna piss you the fuck
Got it.
off. Yes, this one is from the best of Redditor updates. This
Am
story
I?
was originally posted on April 3rd of
Okay.
this year, and the title is "Am I overreacting and thinking of splitting up with my husband because he poops
Mhm.
his pants and says it's no big deal?" Yeah. So,
Excuse me? You said wait, no. I heard
yes.
poops his pants. Is that what I heard?
Okay. Am I overreacting?
Okay, just go
Thinking
ahead.
of splitting up with my husband. He insists everything is fine, but I have 2 jobs and do all the housework, yard work, and childcare. No, she does, the wife.
My man got 2 jobs.
But okay, my bad.
I
Yes,
know. I was saying my
He
man
works part
because
time,
that's the
comes home,
line.
and plays
But
video
it's
games.
it's
Sexual
fair.
encounters are
That's
always one sided. It just seems like he's giving up. Yes, you
and
gotta
then on
read the
top of all that,
context.
he shits
I'm
himself.
always mad. He's
Do
always
we
mad
have
at
to
our
go
daughter over
further?
any little thing. He yells at her a lot to the point
Go
where I
ahead.
try to keep them separated when he is home, which is easy to do because he mostly just goes into the room and plays video games. I try my best to submit to him and do everything I can to make him happy, but he's always so rude to us. I've asked him to go to the doctor. I've asked him to go to therapy.
That's
And
right.
recently, I've given him an ultimatum and nothing has changed. I feel heartbroken and devastated. Is there something I'm doing wrong? I have tried all that I can manage and it's starting to take a toll on me. I feel so tired all the time and guilty for not being able to make my husband happy. He hates it when I cry. He says I'm just crying to make him feel guilty and that I'm playing victim all the time. His hygiene has declined as well. He doesn't shower or brush his teeth often. So some nights the smell is so bad I sleep on
Is
the
this a
couch. I feel so alone. This is apparently real. I felt so
what? Is
alone.
this
I
a
hate this
fucking
feeling of
joke?
wanting to leave him because I used to love him so much. It fills my heart with sadness to think about our family splitting up. But he won't help himself, and I don't know how much I could take. Also, it affects our daughter a lot as well. She's afraid of him and cries a lot when he is home. Oh, they've been married for 8 years. She's 30, he's 32, and the daughter is
Oh my
6.
god, I hate this.
So thoughts? What do you think she should do? Right. That's just clear cutthroat. Like,
You have to leave this man.
leave him. Right. Leave him. Not
No, you have to leave this
anything.
man. Yeah, babe.
Like your
It's,
daughter's
I heard
afraid of
nothing
her
positive,
dad.
and then
That's
no, you
serious.
gotta go.
I
I'm
would never
sorry.
want my daughter to be afraid of me.
Yeah.
No.
hmm But he's also doesn't sound like a nice man.
Yeah, like, he might be
But
going
no,
through
but
some shit.
okay,
Yeah, he
if we're
might be
getting
going through
serious
some
here,
shit.
guys, it sounds like
Yeah.
there's something mentally unstable going on. Yes. It sounds deeper than what we
hmm
think. Well, what we know is like what we hear in this story. But yeah,
No,
I
for
don't
real.
know if that's
Especially if he doesn't
something
want to
that
help
you can
himself.
change, though. You know?
Like,
Yeah. It's
right.
just giving. It's giving
Absolutely.
damaging and an unsafe environment
When you
for
don't shower
everybody.
or brush your teeth,
And shitting himself sounds
bro.
very. Yeah.
All right, let's read the update. It was 4 days
That's
later
not
on
gonna
April
work.
7th of
Yeah.
2025. All right, husband got promoted at work, but it's not a paid promotion. It's mostly
Okay.
pro bono.
Okay.
But he says it could lead to a higher paid position. Anyways, he is tired all the time lately with the extra duties at work, so he's been less consistent with his hygiene. He has stopped showering as often. I don't, you know,
I don't. That feels
and not only
depressive.
that,
Like
the showering situation.
something.
I know I could be
Something's
tired.
going on.
There's
with
times
that.
when I was
Yeah.
dead tired and I don't feel like showering. Yet I put my ass in that shower because I
I
can't go
understand.
in my bed
Yeah.
smelling like the day.
Well, that's it. I was gonna say with
Yes, the
me,
day is
I
on
can't get in
you.
the bed
I need to sleep
with the day's
within
body, if that
smell
makes
good.
sense.
Like, yeah, like a whole layer of shit
Clean. I would literally feel like I have one outside.
in
I
on my
have
body, and
I
I'm
have
in
on
my
a
bed to sleep.
yeah, literally. Oh,
It's not good. And if
I
you're
couldn't have
tired,
said
you
it
know they
better
have
than
like
that. It
chairs
literally
you can
feels
put in
like
the
I have on a
shower.
layer of shit
The world's, yeah, the
and not
world's.
my shit.
Oh my god. Okay, let me continue.
Feels like the
His
world's
diet is
shit.
awful. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
His diet
I'm glad we
is
understood that with each
awful,
other.
so I think that is contributing to the issue as well,
Mhm.
for sure. When you eat shit, your pores exude shit.
That out
Like what? Like he
you
smells like
become
French fries.
shit, literally.
He smells like Burger King French
Yeah.
fries. That's what he smells like. Ew. He won't touch a vegetable.
That's so
He won't touch a vegetable. He eats a lot
nasty.
of gas
It's the
station
ew.
food and a lot of fast food. He smells like a 7-Eleven hot dog. Ew.
Oh God, he's
It
really
used to
fucked
be
up.
that he would really have
Yeah.
bad gas. Yep, that would happen.
Yeah.
Like curl your hair bad, open every window in the house and wait outside for it to dissipate
Mm-hmm.
bad. He started taking Has pills for it. Oh damn, and that helped. His body is declining. It's Has pills. Like she meant to put a G in, not
What
an
is it?
H.
What is it? What is
Gas
it?
pills.
What is Has pills?
And I read it like I was. What's that?
Let me tell you, I
What?
read. I
That
said
clicked to
Has
me when you
pills.
said. I
What's
was like, "What's
that?
that?"
Immediately, I was
Gas
like,
pills. Right, like, oh
I said
shit,
Has
he needed that
pills.
mud butt pills. Like,
No, Has pills sounds
whoa.
serious. Okay.
Lately, when I did the laundry, I have
Mud
been
butt
noticing
pill.
huge
You're gonna
stains in
stop
his
it,
underwear.
okay?
It's so disgusting. It smells awful. Sometimes I can smell it when he walks around the house or sits on
Oh,
something. So I
let's
stopped
get
doing
here
his
now.
laundry. I've told him was unacceptable and foul to walk around with so much poop on your underwear. I didn't feel comfortable sharing a bed, so he's been sleeping on the couch for 2
Oh,
months.
sorry.
He doesn't care about showering. He doesn't seem to care about his smell. Right. How are you what? Like he
It's
has a
her saying
layer
so much
of
poop
shit
that had me
in
laughing.
his
I'm
underwear
not
that he
laughing at
walks
this
with,
man's.
like he vibes with, he sits on.
It's
Okay.
it's the poop. It's the poop.
He got sores and he's just like, fuck
I
this,
feel like
bro.
your booty not itchy. All right.
He doesn't seem to care
sorry.
about the smell. He tries to guilt me about not sleeping in the bed, and I told him it's his own fault if he would just shower when he gets home. I tried to explain, you smell like shit.
Yeah, I feel like don't you dare guilt
I
me.
tried to explain how unsanitary it is. I told him I'm
Yeah.
lonely from lack of intimacy and not being able to share a bed or space with him. I offered to go to the doctor with him. I asked him if he was feeling depressed. I even asked him if he would try therapy or counseling. I tried to get him to use a bidet. Asked him asked him if I could help him with his paperwork at home so he could feel less burdened at work. Everything I can think of. He just brushed me off. He's insisting. She is. She is. She's a wife. She's doing what she's supposed to
You're
be
doing
doing. Help.
I have to give you your props for trying to help him because let me tell you something. Yes, you are trying to help because I would see shit
My
in the
lawyer
booty
will be
ass
contacting you
draws
tomorrow.
and feel like, come on. But then I would just be concerned. No,
talk to
I
our
would just be
lawyers.
concerned because
Let's
it's
just
like,
talk to our
no, what's
lawyers.
going
That's it.
on, babe?
That's
Like,
it.
ask how I
That's
would
it.
feel.
No, there's a fine line to this shit.
A
Like
concept.
it comes to the point where it's like, look,
No.
you smell like shit. Now you are sitting in
But it's possible that your partner could be so
he
sick
is
that he
sick because
doesn't
she
even
offered to go to the
know.
doctor with him.
Like, you
Ask him
know?
if she's feeling
Like, it
depressed.
sounds
Try to
like
get
he's
therapy and
sick.
counseling. Try to get a bidet for him. Ask him to help him with paperwork at home to unburden him with work. Yes, he's sick, and she's helping, trying to get him help, and he's brushing her off. Next sentence, he just brushed me off. He is insisting that I am overreacting and that it's normal for grown men to have skid marks. No, the fuck is not, my guy. He blames me for shutting him out. No, to the fuck
You be
not.
having
Not
skid
even
marks,
as
a
a
concept?
preteen. I
You a
was not
grown
having
man.
no
You be having
goddamn
skid
skid marks.
marks?
Are you crazy?
Steven Skid,
That's
Skid,
don't make a song
Steven
out of
Skid.
it.
Sorry.
Don't make no
This is
rhythm.
childish. That's
Don't do no rhythm for
childish.
this. This is crazy. He blames me
I know
for
that was
shutting
very
him out, but I
childish.
physically feel sick
That
when I
was
catch a whiff of
childish.
him sometimes. The worst. The nail in the coffin was that he told me, sometimes when I fart, I press my underwear against my butt to sometimes when I fart, I press my underwear against my butt to
What?
cheek
Please
and
tell me.
see if it feels wet. You will hear from my lawyers. You will hear from my lawyers.
He just sounds nasty. Yeah.
I told him that was it.
He's
I was done. The
nasty.
line has been
It's
drawn
giving he's
and
nasty.
crossed, and I told him I don't see how can we be intimate again because I'm so disgusted by all this. I mean, seriously, this is so childish. I can't even believe it's happening to me. I'm too embarrassed to tell a soul outside my home about this, so that is why I'm venting on here on Reddit. I feel like this is not a real life. I feel like this is not real life right now, but I'm so lost over this. I truly care for him. I mean, Reddit will be
This doesn't feel
Reddit
like a
could be
safe
very
space for you
kind to
either.
people and like really help people and give them resources of try to figure out what they need to do in their life depending on the story. And Reddit will let you know if you're being a dick. And Reddit will let you know like divorce your husband. The
Okay, you're
fuck?
right.
That's a stinky ass nigga.
You're right.
Remove him from your life. Like this is nasty. This is nasty.
No, that's OD. I'm not gonna lie. It's him literally just
To
being
see
like,
how
and then I
wet it
press
is,
my
my friend.
underwear against it.
Ew, ew,
Like,
ew, 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 ew.
okay.
Where I'm at. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like this is not real life. But I'm struggling. We have a life built together, and I tell him I'm struggling with something. But he makes absolutely no effort to fix the issue, and it's affecting both of us. It's not really fair to me how long I'm supposed to sit by why this continues. I don't even want to go home half of the time because of the smell as soon as I walk in the door.
No,
Putrid
that's
smell
what's
that
getting me.
all in the
She over
house.
here talking
In the
about
house.
this. There's a smell that
The
this
man is a
smell is
walking
that
petri dish of
bad.
shit.
A putrid
He's a
smell in the
hazmat.
house.
Like he's a hazard to society and the ecosystem of their home.
Oh my god,
The worst part,
that's so sad. That's so sad for her.
yes,
I'm not gonna lie.
and the daughter.
Like I
The
actually
worst
really
part is him gaslighting me
felt
about
bad
it,
for
saying
her.
I'm imagining things. I can't imagine a shit smell. But it doesn't smell as bad as I think. Okay, what shit don't smell bad? Like what shit don't smell bad? Come on now.
No, seriously,
I'm
because like
making it to be a big deal when
baby
it's
shit
not.
got a
Normally,
nasty
he's
shit
very
smell.
receptive to my feelings, and lately
Yeah.
he's just been acting so defensive. We've been married 8 years, so it's just crazy to me that things can change so suddenly. And it seems like he stopped trying altogether. I've heard that depression can do this to people, but he doesn't seem to be in bad spirits at all. Just more fatigued than usual. End of story. That pissed me off. That pissed me off. There is an update, and it's
That was
very
the
short.
end of
but
story.
I
Like done
get
with
your
them.
thoughts out.
Get my thoughts out. Yeah, I think that it might have to be like a situation where like you might have to like move along or
Facts.
like
Facts.
tell him
No,
I'm
big facts.
out unless you get help type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's like you don't have that like I'm a firm believer, you don't have to sit in this and like your life is passing you by and all he's doing is literally like this is not
Shitting.
even a joke apparently. He's just literally sitting by and shitting himself.
Yeah.
And like it just seems like he's just deteriorating. And that's not
Yeah. Especially
you don't have
for
to
your
I
daughter
don't want
as
you to
well.
sit by
Like,
that.
no.
If I'm being honest, I don't
No.
want that for you.
This is terrible. Your daughter, y'all should not be
I don't
walking
like that
around
for
a
any of
house
y'all.
that
Like
smells
no.
like complete shit. Y'all don't have y'all can't even eat dinner together because he's gonna bring that shit to the table.
For
You
what?
can't go to bed with him because he brings the shit to the bed.
Yeah, like first of all,
Bro, the ecosystem in your
it smells like
home
like it doesn't even smell
is not
sanitary
okay.
anymore.
Like y'all should be walking in
Like
there
you
with
can't
hazmat suits because it's not good to breathe shit. Like it really isn't. No.
Well, that's what is
And he's a dick to your daughter. Ugh.
just
And
it's
he's
not
mean
giving a
to
safe
you and your
environment for
daughter.
anyone.
Like, come on.
Mentally, physically, none of that.
No, that's wild. That's
And you got
wild.
the nerve to
Last
be
update here is
shitty.
very short and sweet.
Like
I
that's
reached out to
crazy.
his father, and this is about the
Mhm.
only family he has. I told him I was very worried about his son and asked if he could please call him and check on him. I told him he may need to go to a doctor, but he is resisting. His father asked for details, so I told him what was going on. He was baffled. He said I was making a huge deal about nothing and that he could not believe I was, yes, and that he could not believe
The father said
I was
that?
making him sleep on the couch over that.
Oh,
He
this
was
is a
very
toxic
harsh, and I ended up
situation.
getting off the phone feeling terrible. He was
Yeah.
absolutely no help. I'm getting myself into therapy to work through this with whatever happens moving forward. I've done a lot of thinking on this for the last few days, especially reading through everyone's comments. I honestly don't know what will happen from this point on, but I do know that things can't and won't continue this way. Thank you. Reach out to your lawyer like now because this is nasty.
They
The
can't.
father was like, "How are you putting my son on the couch? You're making this a big deal. This is nothing."
There's
Excuse me. So daddy going to bed and shit in his pants too? This is a family thing. This is a family thing.
no
Hmm.
this
Get out of this family, bro.
no this is
Get out of this.
this is a big
Ew.
deal. This is a big fucking
Ew.
deal. Like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Nope.
This is a very big deal. Like,
Right.
huh?
Because this is not okay.
Okay, whatever. Do you then,
Not
Papa?
okay. And no one should be doing. Nope. 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 All right.
Mm-mm.
Let's get off this shit and move. I just feel dirty.
Yeah.
This shit got me hot. Like I'm hot.
That just pissed me off.
Okay. Right. This is
Cause I'm just
okay.
like, what?
Next
How is
story
this
from
not a big
Best
deal?
of Redditor Updates. The title is I
Anyways,
Ruined My Parents' Relationship Over Reading Mail. This story was originally posted on July
somebody was
2nd of
cheating.
2023. I, 24 female. I, 24 female, don't want to say what I do for work.
Somebody was
Let's just
cheating.
say it's the type of job that includes a lot of writing letters from clients that are supposed to be confidential and only for my eyes. I'm fresh out of college and living with my parents. Right. I wonder what type of job is that. Right. I'm fresh
What?
out of pen pals for work. My mom sending letters.
Yeah.
Okay. Confidential. I'm fresh out of college and living with my parents so I can finish paying off for school. My work letters, of course, go to my parents' address since they live miles away from a post office and driving to a P.O. box is a huge pain. The issue started with my father. Ever since high school, when I received mail, my dad would open it. That's a felony. Send him to prison. Whenever that's a felony.
Hmm.
That's a federal
Yeah.
offense.
It actually
Whenever I
is.
receive
You
Christmas
should
/
not be
birthday
opening
cards in the
nobody's
mail with
mail.
money in them, my dad will hand me the
Yeah.
card and insist he'll keep the money safe for me until I demanded he handed it over. That is trauma for me. What?
He a
Flash
scammer.
by. My mom used to do this when
Yeah.
people would give me money. She'll take it and say, I'm keeping it safe for you and I'm going to put it in the bank. I'm going to put it in the bank.
That's OD.
Where my money at?
And now
My
look at
money
you
at?
traumatized.
Yeah, it came to the point where all my
Where my
siblings,
money at?
especially my grandmother, love you.
Where my money at?
She would do the handshake and be like, "Hey, Andy, just give it to me on the side." Just yeah, that was always the way. Every time for my birthday.
Hilarious. I'll be like, no. Well, you can't. I definitely wouldn't
Any
say no
package I would order
like
for
that.
myself, he would
In
open
my
and hand it
dreams.
to me. Sometimes the products were used by him as well. The final straw. That's crazy. He using the products.
That is
Right.
OD.
The final straw was when he received my acceptance
Like,
letter
what
to
are
my
we
dream
doing?
college, and instead of waiting for me to come home to open it, he opened it himself, called me while I was at work to congratulate me. Fuck you, guy.
Bro, come
I spoke
on
to my
now.
mother about how
Like,
much this makes me feel uncomfortable, and she told me she'll speak to my father about it, to which he would apologize and not do it for a week before doing it again the next week. I had yeah, I had also spoken to my dad about the
he was annoying.
confidentiality of the mail I would be
Dead
receiving now
ass.
that I'm working, and he says he understands and it will come and
Mm-hmm.
it all
Mm-hmm.
came crashing down a few
Mm-hmm.
weeks ago. While I was working, my dad came into my room and handed me. She said, "Look, this shit is private. Just
Well, you
give me
asked
the
him,
letters."
so
And he said, "Cool, cool, 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 cool. I understand, my daughter. I respect. I
please.
respect what you say and what you're asking me to do."
My daughter.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, because it came crashing down a few
That's
weeks
what you
later.
think he
When
was
I was
saying,
working, my
but
dad
here
came
we
into my
are.
room and handed me open envelopes from my clients and even tried to
Yeah.
have conversations about it with me. And I ignored him until he got the hit and left.
What?
After work, I yelled at him for violating client
Nah, he's
confidentiality,
wildin'.
to which he got defensive and said, I live in his house and any
Why is
mail
he
sent
wildin'
to
like
his house
this?
would be read by him. That is why he's wilding like this. Furious. He black.
Your daddy black. He black.
This sounds like a white man to me. I'm sorry. I'm not no niggas take no niggas is getting any credit for this. This is some white shit. This is some white shit.
You know
Yeah,
what?
like this
You were
letter ain't
definitely
my
right
business.
because
It's either
niggas
they
would be
don't want
like,
to
none
open
of
it
my
because it might
business.
be
I
a
don't know
bill.
what the fuck's in there.
It might be a scam because people always sending some shit and they don't want to open it. But this man said, any mail
Right.
that's sent to my house, I'm reading it.
That's crazy. This
Furious. The next week, I thought I would take revenge on my father by going by the mailbox and reading his
OD.
mail. But what I found was what ended my relationship with him. Here we go. Now the fun start begins. I found a credit card statement on jewelry in restaurants that were too fancy for my dad to go to alone. And I don't remember the last time my dad took my mom on a date or bought her jewelry. I also found a letter addressed to my dad from a woman who stated how tired she was hiding this relationship for so long and how she is so desperate for his letters to reach her. That's what you get.
That's what your motherfucking daddy gets. I
There we
don't
go.
care. That's what he fucking gets. Stay
There
out
it
my
is.
business
When
because
my
now I'm in
dad
your
noticed the
business, and
mailbox
now
was
your
empty,
business
my
is
dad
me and
ran back
mom's
into the
business,
house as
bitch.
white as a host. As white as a ghost. Boy, they be forgetting letters in some of these words. He walked into the kitchen to see me and my mom in the kitchen reading his mail. Before the fighting could start. Yes, I knew it. I knew you like this. Yeah.
I fucking love this. This was
All right,
good.
cool.
This is what he fucking gets.
Right.
You're under my roof.
And that's my mom. What the fuck are you
I'll
doing,
be like,
bro?
well, you're my dad.
What are you doing? Why
You
are you
brought me
going?
Literally.
Before the fight could start, my
Keep
mom
going.
asked me to
What
leave the
happened?
house.
What happened
So
when
I
him and mama was
drove.
reading
So
the
I drove to my
letters?
aunt's, who lives 45 minutes away, and explained everything. I came back after 2 days when my dad's stuff
She was
was
about
gone.
to squabble up with
My
that
mom
nigga.
told me my dad's living at a hotel and she will be in contact with a divorce attorney. Turns out my dad has been having an affair with a family friend and was hiding it through letters. A family friend.
A family friend.
And was hiding it through letters
A
to leave no digital
family
footprint. My
friend.
dad ended up showing my mom the stash of letters he had, and she took photos of each and every single letter before she asked him to leave. I feel at fault because I at first wanted to be petty with my dad, but it unraveled into a huge event and made me think, I wonder, he's been looking through my shit. He was giving himself away.
To be honest,
Right.
this was
That's it.
yes. To be honest, it's giving that karma just hit your dad because he was being a dick about your mail.
No,
But he was
there's
also reading
names
your
on
mail
the
because
letter,
he was looking out for his
so
little
you
bookie
don't
on the
have to
side.
open it.
That's
You're
why.
not supposed to open it. Yes, like your name is on it. Come on, no,
Oh my
no, it's addressed
gosh!
to
You see how he got me?
Like,
You see, I'm I let's cut that out because that's I can't believe I said that. Like mail just
That's
comes
just a
blank,
letter.
and we just all fending for
It's just
ourselves to
because some letters
see.
do
Like,
come like to the
let's
resident
hope
of
this
this
is
address.
mine. Like,
Sometimes it doesn't have a name.
oh my
It'll
gosh,
just have the family name, but that's not what it is. It's her name, like Jessica blah
that's
blah,
not what
and
was
there's
going
Papa blah
on.
blah. You know,
No,
like
thank you for that.
last
Yes.
sentence. I felt like I shattered my
Yes,
mom's
no.
world since I could hear her
Oh my
crying
gosh,
every
I
night
can't
about it since
believe
this
him.
incident.
Oh my gosh, mommy.
Facts.
That's
Like
so fucked up.
this is why you don't open shit. This
But
is
your mom
like
deserve
we'll
better.
go back
Fuck
to
that
going
nigga.
checking people's phones.
Dead
You're
ass.
gonna find some shit. And when that person decide to check your phone, or they go in your shit and they find some shit, look what happens. Everybody hurt. Facts. Nice.
Yeah, but it's like, Dad, you should have
All
minded
right.
your fucking
First
business,
update.
especially if you was being a
Quick.
dirt ball.
Thank
Like,
you.
what the fuck?
Yeah, there's updates to this because this is juicy.
Oh my god, this
Thank you for all
updates. I
who
love
wrote.
that.
I was drunk off of my mind and I wasn't expecting so much kindness from strangers. I'll go ahead and answer a few questions, then give an update. 1. Was my father using the money from the gifts to buy stuff for his mistress? I'm 50-50 on that answer. Right. I don't know. I received cards when I was young with money,
Yes.
and it was the same routine. Auntie and uncles would leave $100 per card. Ooh, rich. My dad also gave them to me when I was younger. Come on now. Let me be family.
Right.
Also, I
Who
got
they?
older.
Who
Obviously,
your
the
auntie
money
and
reduced to
uncle?
20 to 40. Yeah, that do happen. I do believe my dad
Stupid.
would give me, yeah, like, pretend I'm still 10. Give me that honey. Like,
It do.
give me that. I do believe my dad will give me back half my money in those cards back,
Facts.
but would make
Facts.
sense as to how much he was able to make such huge expenses in his mistress. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god, I completely fucking forgot he was
I need to
taking the
collect
money.
proper
Damn,
evidence
daddy's
so I can
not
plan to call my
shit,
aunties and
bro.
uncles and other relatives who
What?
have sent me money.
Are you
Yeah,
kidding
write
me?
that down. The mistress would send letters addressed as a business or credit card company. Yo, they mask it like they were like a business or a credit card. If you Yes,
She's
if you ask
diabolical.
me, they were
Yeah.
doing the most. When my mom would check the mail, she would
Diabolical,
see the
truly.
letters that were addressed to my dad as bills. So so some crazy bullshit and never opened them because she doesn't handle the bills. A lot of the packages were sent by the
I hate
mistress
the
as
both of them.
well, which is why he went through my packages, and I don't want to imagine what kind of crap she was mailing him. Me neither. Ew. 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 Now the
Yikes.
update.
Same. I don't want to know nothing about nothing like
Like I said
that.
before, it's been a few weeks since this
Keep
happened. I've been doing my
keep
best
me out.
to comfort my mom while she deals with all the legal business, and my dad constant appeals to my mom to apologize and beg for forgiveness. I've been I've been
Fuck you,
to
Dad.
okay. I've been here to hear and listen to her, and she keeps spiraling between wanting to forgive him and curse him to hell. I told her my own personal opinion, which was to never take back a cheater. She did basically everything
Oh,
for
poor
him, and she
baby.
shouldn't see it as her not being enough for him, that it's his fault for not appreciating her. I know that's right, mama. I know that's right, mama. The mistress also, yeah,
Absolutely. I'm so
facts.
glad you told
The
her.
mistress was also a
Yeah.
married woman.
He's
My
a
mom
bitch.
reached out to her husband. Right.
Oh my god, they're both
Right.
not shit.
I'm gonna
Oh,
wreck your
see, and
home
it's that type
too.
of
I'm
shit that happens.
sorry.
You
It's
gonna
tit
come
for
over here
tat. I
where
just
I
gotta do what I
stay?
gotta do.
Now I'm going
The
over there
mom
where
reached out to
you
the
stay.
husband, sending him the letters she had taken photos of, even had a long phone call with him about what was going on. He initiated divorce, and the mistress is now angry at my father for not being more careful.
Mm.
Yo, he's like, nigga, why did
Everybody
you
knows to take
not
no
be
accountability
on
for
top of
nothing.
it? Damn.
Everything is the
The
next person's
mistress,
fault. Next person's fault. Next person's fault.
right? Like, come on.
Yes.
The
Why
mistress
didn't you
ex
protect
husband,
us
who I will
being
call
not
Henry,
shit,
has been a
horrible
best friend of
people?
my mom's throughout the legal case. I
Yeah.
heard the mistress is still reaching out to forgive him, which I honestly think is very funny since my dad is doing the same thing. She was financially dependent on Henry, and my dad isn't making enough money at his job to support the lifestyle she wants. Yesterday, Henry asked my mom to come out to lunch with him. They've been sad shut-ins for the they have been in sad shut-ins for the past few days, and they agreed to go out and get some fresh air. I encouraged my mom to do such and to call me if my dad or the mistress decide to show face when they went out just so I could pick her up. My dad hasn't apologized to me at all about reading my mail. In fact, he's called me and left me voicemails telling me that the whole situation was my fault, then going and crying saying he regrets everything and he hopes he could still be my dad. I honestly don't know what to do with him right now other than ignore him. I don't know if there will be another update, but I will, yes, if something major happens.
That is
Thank you everybody for the
exactly all you
supportive
can
comments,
do.
and I hope this all cheers up
Ignore that nigga.
for you all. There's another update, but yeah, Papa, to blame your daughter for your actions. Weak ass niggas. I don't Some people should not just be parents. And this is a prime example of someone who should not be a parent. Because it's just like You did. You committed a federal offense. Your daughter asked you to stop, please, for majority of her life because you've been doing it since she was born, and then you cheat on her mom with a family friend, and you blame her for exposing you. You should not be a father. You're muted. Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
This is
they're
fun.
doing the yard. This is your fault. Like you're mad at
Did
your
I?
child, but it's like I asked you to stop looking through my motherfucking mail and you didn't want to stop. And then you made some stupid ass controlling joke talking about this is my house.
Right.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go look through the mail and accidentally look through yours, Dad, and look what happens. To me, it was giving divine everything. Everything was
Yeah,
in
because we've been
alignment.
doing
This
this for
all happened so Dad could
years,
get caught and Mom could be fucking
Like,
free.
masking the letters to be bills is
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Crazy. Like, and the mother does not handle the bill, so she's just like, oh, it's just another fucking
Yeah.
bill, whatever. Let me just give it to him, and yeah,
Yeah.
he's a
This is
deadbeat
to me
fucking
dad's
girl.
dad,
All right, last update.
dad. This all your fault,
Last
daddy.
update. Hi guys, it's
Daddy.
been a full year since this happened, and I wanted to
Yeah,
update
he's
you
not
guys. So
shit.
this update was last year, July
Okay.
6th, 2024. A few months after the post, my mom grabbed me and my younger sister, who's Rachel, who's 20, to talk about her interest in possibly going on a date with Henry, the mistress husband. Obviously, we were thrilled. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, we were thrilled.
What?
They've been dating for
You're
almost a year
kidding.
now, and I'm happy for them. You see, Henry treats my mother with way more respect than what my father ever did for her. She glows with joy whenever he's around. Our biological father was putting more mental strain on her than we thought. She went from being a shy, soft spoken person to a strong, confident woman, and I couldn't be happier. As for my father, who we will call Jerry, and his mistress, who we will call Martha, ugh, they got married immediately after my mother. They got married immediately after my mother. I'll call her Reagan and Henry. I don't like the way that sentence is formed, but that's what it is, period. I didn't speak to Jerry other than the occasional text from him asking how I was doing and
This
asking me for some cash. Oh, come on, you a bum. No, for real.
you can't tell me that this whole thing was not divine timing.
All we had to do was
Because
swap
you was blocking my
partners.
blessings. You and your other bitch was blocking me and my man's blessings.
Facts. And now you're texting
That's
my phone
all.
to
You
see
could
how
be
I'm
happy
doing and
with your
asking
bitch.
me
I'm gonna
for
have my new man over
money.
here.
After they got married, neither if their family
So
supported their
insane.
marriage. Oh, of course they didn't. They got black sheep respectively. They tried to sue for cash, but the case fell through in Reagan and Henry's favor. Yes. For what?
Sue for cash? Who are you suing?
For what? Yes.
You
What they
did
say?
you're the
You're
person that did
suing.
the wrong. I
Oh
hate
my
people.
god. Oh my
So
god.
stupid. We're gonna
I
sue
started talking to
them
him
for
fully
being
when
mad
he
at
spent a month
us.
harassing my sister for money, calling her repeatedly, texting her, showing up at her college to the point where the dean had to get him escorted off the campus.
Are you fucking kidding me? He sounds mentally unstable. I'm sorry. But you know
That's
what?
when mom got a harassment
Y'all gonna hear
protection
y'all gonna hear a skit on my album that
That
gives
shit
mentally
had
unstable.
me
And
dead.
it happens
When I said
sometimes.
I busted out laughing. Once it started, so you don't want to talk to
because because it really does give mentally unstable when something is taken away from you.
Good.
Somebody was asking me for
These
money as
streets are
well.
crazy. These streets is wild. Oh God. Okay. So my mom got a
And
harassment protection
is.
order. So now Jerry can only contact us when he wanted to meet with us. Rich was where or a medical emergency. My sister and I haven't heard from him since. That didn't stop Martha though. This bitch Martha. This bitch Martha. Martha. Turns out the reason my dad
The
was
fact her
hounding for
fucking name
cash
is
was because he
Martha
got her
is
pregnant.
pissing me off.
She was.
Oh,
She wants
I hate
she wants
everyone.
expensive everything, and Jerry is pulling everything out of
This
his
is
ass to
disgusting.
satisfy her. Martha ended up being the one harassing my sister until she ended up at our door demanding to speak to Henry about how he left a poor pregnant woman with nothing. Bitch, that's not his baby. That's not his baby. Like, he divorced you before you got impregnated by
Girl,
fucking
fuck
what's his
you.
face? Okay. Oh God. Oh my God. Henry is a man that takes no bullshit. He opened the
her.
door, looked
Hate it
Martha
all.
dead in the eyes, and told her, "Was it not cruel to cheat on your husband when he provided you with a mansion, designer bags, nice cars, trips, and all the love in the world? Yes. You have no right to call me cruel
This what
after
Henry
everything
said?
you used me for. And you're lucky.
Wow, Henry is that nigga
And
for
you're
that.
lucky I didn't demand any money back." End quote.
This
That's
what Henry said?
He's a man that takes no bullshit.
Oh my God, Henry is
No bullshit. He shut the door, and Martha ended up throwing a huge fit. Even faked her water breaking with a water bottle. She's unhinged. She's unhinged.
It's
Police
giving.
escorted
That's the
her.
word. It's giving unfucking
Police
hinged.
escorted her to the hospital, and
Because
luckily,
what are we
were
talking
able
about?
to show them everything through our door ring camera. Thank you, everyone, for your support in this story, and I hope none of you guys have to go through the mess like me. End of story. This shit, yo, y'all are unhinged.
Extremely unhinged. And it's crazy. It's like y'all was cool when y'all was just fucking and doing real bad
Why
shit
did
behind
you leave
everybody's
me?
back.
I'm
As soon as everybody
pregnant,
gets
Henry.
caught,
Give
it's
me
like,
some money.
oh my gosh, what do we do?
Fuck out of here.
No,
Crazy.
bitch.
Crazy. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. These stories about to get real
That was
good
good.
now. Real
I wasn't
good.
expecting any of that,
Before
to be
I
honest.
end it, let's take a break. All right, we'll be back.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Oh, it's me. I forgot it's me today. Okay, hey guys. It's me. We just taking a quick little break and ooh, I need to fix myself. But I just wanted to let you guys know to subscribe to my Substack. I'm talking about my album. I'm talking about the journey of my album. I'm talking about songs. My first Substack was released today, my blog, and it talks about the very first song that I wrote on my album coming out and what I was going through, what I was dealing with, just a different side, vulnerable side of me. I also posted a little tiny snippet of a song on my album on my story. I might post it because when this comes out, it's not gonna be in my story no more, so that's irrelevant. But the Substack will. It's poshkates.substack.com. Subscribe, holla back. Shit.
You all right?
We're back. Of course you would lose weight. That's crazy.
Right.
I mean, lose weight.
Right. I was like, oh, of course, I'm a fat nigga and I gotta lose weight. Got it. I'm a bloated ass nigga that just gotta lose that water
in the process of losing weight, and then I was thinking about
skinny
you,
nigga
and I was like,
you.
of course you would lose internet, and it went from losing internet to losing weight, and I mixed
Pasha's
it.
gonna read a story, y'all.
But yeah, of course you would lose internet right now.
Breaking it up. I sent her.
But the girl that lost weight, she look good. Okay, so next, this is what we're doing.
Do you have it ready to count?
Yes. Fuck, I don't think it's gonna let me. Let me see. I know. I do. It's just not downloaded. Well, now it is. Okay. Here we go. You guys ready? Because it's only taking 18 years.
Yeah, okay. It's just...
Bitch, I said I agree. Okay.
Oh my God, I'm about to cut all this out.
It's crazy how I can go from that to that. Okay.
Yeah, best of Reddit updates.
That's not
Yeah.
it. Okay. This is about to piss me off.
So it'll be like my
Okay.
husband. I 28
Best of
female. My
Reddit
husband 33.
or
Yes.
updates. That's what this is, right?
She's a newbie, y'all. She's a
My
newbie.
28
She's a
female.
noob.
What? She's 28. Okay. 38 male confessed to me. Right. Confessed to me
I
that
found the story
his
today, so
increased
I
sex
just thought
drive
I'd
is
share.
because one of his coworkers trying to seduce him at work, and I don't know how to process this information. The original post was March 31st, 2021. I, who is 28, and my husband, 33, have been married for 3 years and together for a total of 6 years. We've had our ups and downs in the relationship. We love each other so much and have had great understanding and communications. Our sex life has always been average to above
Yikes.
normal.
Yikes.
I don't have a very high sex drive, and
Yeah.
so does he. So things are pretty vanilla. Yikes. However, it's satisfactory for both of us. It's giving no steam at all. A month ago, my husband started to change. He started to ask for sex more. He also started to become more aggressive in sex. Not the bad aggressive, but the good one. I know that's right. It was so out of order for us, but to be completely honest, I do enjoy this change. As
You
a
know how
matter of fact,
marriages
it
be,
started to
bro.
change
It's like
my
on the
own
vibes.
sex drive itself, and I found myself wanting him more and seeking sex with him more. I love this for y'all. Okay. Yeah, because let's. Nope.
You
Nope.
reading them
Okay.
adjectives and
During
we're
this
like,
month,
yes,
we became
yes.
very adventurous and daring, and
Give
our
me
sex
that.
life went to a whole awesome, wonderful level. I love awesome, wonderful. I wish everybody awesome, wonderful sex. Mm-hmm. Around 2 days ago, I decided to
Who
go
is
to
that
my
bitch?
husband
Who is that
to
bitch?
surprise him at his work. Something I never did before. I dressed nice, put on makeup, and went to his work. When I got there, I saw him interacting with one of his female coworkers around my age or a little bit younger. I waited for them to finish, but kept watching them. What I saw was her clearly trying to seduce him. And believe me, women know these things. You ain't wrong. He kept keeping his distance, and eventually the talk ended. I saw it from out of the office. Their office spaces have big glass doors. When I entered his office, he was aroused. I know his facial expressions when he gets aroused, and he was. Oh my God, he was completely aroused. He was happy with my visit and took the rest of the day off. We went, had lunch together, then went home where we had sex. At night, we were. This story's making.
Yeah, that's it.
At night, we were talking, and it's him getting hot and bothered, right? And then saying, "I'm done with work for the day. Let's go." At night, we were talking, and I mentioned what I saw and told him what was that. He said ever since she came to the office, she has been all over him that way, and it drives him crazy. He even told the HR, but apparently nothing happened because she keeps repeating this with him. He told me that nothing has, nor will it ever happen between them, and that he loves me to the death. I believe him. However, reflecting back on all of this and what he told me, he became more sexually active with me when all of that started with him. And it makes me wonder, am I not good enough for him? He needs another woman to excite him so he can come and have sex with me. I really don't know how to feel about all of this. In my head, he wanted me and enjoyed me, but now I know for a fact he's horny because of another woman. I mean, what should I do now? Should I tell him how I feel? Should I stop his advances for a little bit so I can clear my head?
And the update. And when you get to the update, so my first initial response after I read the first one, the first post, I was like, tell him how you feel. He's your husband. You're supposed to tell him, engage with him, have the conversation, see where it goes, and see if he's receptive to your feelings and all that, to give you some comfort and, make you feel good. So I was thinking about the husband's perspective, because as a guy, most men don't get compliments.
Yeah.
You feel me? Some men will be like, damn, she boasts the nigga's ego real quick.
Yeah.
She making me feel real nice. And he's taking that feeling and go pipe his wife right after work because he's like, look, I'm feeling like $1 million right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm getting this this attention from this girl, so I want to put that energy instead of cheating on my wife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in my wife. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give this
Yeah.
energy to her because that's my boo, that's my life, that's my world. You feel me? And most men could feed off of that. Yeah, you feel me? That's that universe. You feel me? That's
Yeah.
all things right there. That's what in the
Yes.
Bible. That's the rib.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
I
That's
was
my
just like,
boo. That's
okay,
my
he's
life.
taking
That's
that
my
energy
world.
and piping it right there. That's what
Exactly.
it is.
Yes.
Like, I
Yes.
think she was
Yes.
thinking
Yes.
too
Yes.
deeply, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not enough for him. I was like, nope,
Mhm.
that's not
Mhm.
the case. I don't think he's thinking like, oh, you're not enough. And yeah, I just think like he just took that energy to put it in her, and that's before I read the update.
Okay. I have things to say as well. Yeah.
That's before I read the update. No, say what you before you read the update. Yes, please.
Oh. And that's
Mhm.
before you read the update. Okay, so let me say what I want to say before the update then. Okay. So reading this, I'm like, did he tell you it's because of the girl?
Absolutely.
But he this is before the update. So for me, immediately reading this, I'm like, human beings, we start getting a little
Right.
dip on our chip. You know, we start feeling ourselves.
Right.
And I felt like she was overthinking this.
Take it to the boo.
I felt like he started
Nope.
feeling himself. Not feeling the girl, but feeling himself. But I'm fucking with the fact that he's taking it home. It's not about her. In my opinion, it's not about the girl.
Y'all
I
went
don't
from
think it's about the
vanilla
girl.
to
I could
cayenne
be
pepper.
wrong, but I just don't think so.
Okay.
And I feel like don't block your blessings. Don't overthink and bring somebody else into this that has nothing to do with this.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Distance.
And you watched him from it would be
Distance.
different. The thing about it is you were watching them. This said that she was trying to seduce him and he did nothing and he kept his distance. So it's not even like he's giving the energy back. Yeah. So I'm going to read the update now because now you got me wondering.
Yeah, that's the one.
Update April 1st, 2021. Next day.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's the one? Okay. Thanks for everyone who responded to my previous post and gave me advice. It was much appreciated. So last night I waited to have a talk with him before bed. We had some wine and we talked about the matter. I told him about everything I'm feeling and how the whole situation makes me feel. To be completely honest, his answers are making me shake until now. I couldn't even sleep. He said that her advances towards him started mild, flirty words, etc. Then she started to come at him more aggressively, dropping hints and then touching him. I will beat your ass. He went to the HR and told them about the situation. He and the HR laughed about it, and the HR told him he will document it in case she reciprocated badly or anything. But at the end, they took it as a laugh.
Bow, 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 bow. Chat.
After that, she became more aggressive with him to the point that one day she brushed her breast on his back. I'm going into the office the next day.
Get the gap. Get the gap. Get the gap.
We're going to have a chat because...
So y'all... right.
See, that's why my emotions is too much because I will lay this fucking office out.
Bad.
And then I'll look around at your coworkers and be like, y'all see this bitch and y'all letting this happen too? Okay.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Right.
There it is.
Breast on his back.
There it is.
He told me that this day he lost it for a little and he and her mate.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything. Everything. And then
I take back every fucking thing I said. He said that he lost it for a little and he and her made out in the office. He then stopped and told her he's married. After that, he lost it 3 more times and they made out. And she even started to give him oral sex. But he tells me he stopped her and told her to end everything. And since then, he stopped everything with her. When he ended things, he felt guilt towards me and decided to become a better husband by becoming a better lover to me and started to have sex more with me. As I mentioned before, neither me nor him did have a high sex drive before. So he told me that he was planning on being a better lover for me and have a little bit more sex. So it turned out that I liked it and we ended up having more sex than what he planned.
No. Yes. Yes.
I asked him if he slept with her. He said no. I asked him if he visualized her when he sleep with me. He didn't want to answer at first, but ended up saying yes.
Yo, this nigga bamboozled us. He bamboozled us. He scammed us. Yes, we fell for that shit.
Fucking
We
mad.
fell for it. We try to give him
so
the benefit of the doubt, and he's a
fucking mad.
dog.
No, we're fucking goofy. Why? We should have known. Yes. Oh my god. He said yes. He imagined himself having sex with her when he's with me. He started to apologize to me, and I asked him how would he feel if I was in his shoes and told him what he told
Of
me now,
course
and he
not.
said to not make a big deal of it. But I insisted I know the answer. And he said he'd be disgusted with me. In no way he stayed married to me.
Leave him.
I didn't say anything after that.
Yeah.
Leave him. He tried to apologize to me. I feel so heartbroken. He tried to apologize to me more than once, but I really couldn't process all these emotions. Today's morning, he texted me from work and told me he'll be staying at his parents' place for a little while, so we both can clear our heads and can move on forward with our lives. She can't even type right. I know she was fucked up. I still haven't spoken to him yet, and I honestly don't know what to do now.
Us. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt when I read that update. I was
anyway,
like,
I just wanted to thank every
fuck nigga, bro. I was rooting for you.
Oh my god.
But you take your space, take a forever space.
I'm so heartbroken for
it has to be a particular person. Yeah.
Just take your space, girl. Leave him
be. Natural.
Because it's clear that he can have a high sex drive. It's just that
thinking about Dom.
Y'all might not be pulling it out of each other. Yeah.
Oh.
Because
her husband. Charge it to the game. Charge it. Charge it. You have to charge this.
You might have to just.
I'm sorry. You got to.
This is her husband or her boyfriend?
You got to.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
The love better be that
if you choose not to
strong,
charge it,
hard
you have to take.
do a separation trial.
Separate for a while.
Let's go. Let's tap in.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yes, and he has to. It would have to take a lot to bring this. The thing with shit like this. Here we go. Let's break it down. When trust is broken, it's hard to build trust back. So it's like nobody wants to be like ruin your family because another bitch was sucking your man's dick. Yes, that feels so like surface sex. Whoa, like, but it's the deeper things, the trust, the loyalty, the fact that you have me thinking that you was desiring me.
Yes,
and you was never doing
because
that.
When you're doing,
there is something so gut wrenching about that, and that's where things get extremely fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
It is very painful.
Yes.
It's very
so
painful
it's like building those things is what is extremely difficult.
That type of feeling is very intimate, especially when there's a gel to it. But if that gel is not genuine and you're thinking about someone else, intimate. You're not here.
Yes.
Yeah. You're not focused on me. That's that type of tie, boy.
You wasn't even here with me. You weren't here with me. You were here with somebody else. Forever. So that, and it's like, maybe we should separate. Yes, because I did hear one thing. Don't let your wife get you.
Because
from me.
That probably is his.
Next, let's move on. Let's move on.
Ooh.
Let's move on.
All right, next story.
I'm not gonna lie. This story kind of has me.
Somebody asshole for
has me like, woo, like I don't like it.
Yeah. 3 years ago. Somebody asshole for making a real life Pokedex of girls at my university. So, So, freshman year of college, I began working on this
Okay.
project casually. I like to keep notes on women I talk to about their favorite things, activities
A
they
little creepy, but
enjoy,
go
gifts,
off.
candy they like, sappy shit like that. I suck at remembering things like that, so I decided to keep a spreadsheet. Eventually, after getting a handful of entries, I offhandedly mentioned it to my friend group. One had the idea that I shared
Hmm.
with them so we could all keep new entries as they caught different entries. So this expanded further. Right now, about 40 guys have access to this spreadsheet, and mainly the guys in my frat. And the women featured are girls from a different sorority. We also added more information, such as like where we should take them if they really impress them. If you really impress them, we don't keep their information for any nefarious or scumbaggy reasons, just to help us know what to do if we want to impress certain girls. Like the original idea of this is just to keep information like favorite colors, so we didn't ever forget their favorite colors. Now it's helping a lot of guys. Somehow, a girl who was on the list found out and she's really pissed the fuck off. She was eventually able to trace it back to me, so I assume someone was sipping for her, snitched when the Pokedex was making the rounds. I'm sorry, when the Pokedex wasn't making the girls like
I'm
him.
sure.
So she's pissed off and she made it out to be a guide to hooking up with women when it's mostly definitely not that. It's just to make impressions on dates easier. That's it. She made a big deal of this, telling so many girls around campus, and now they're all saying that by the start of the fall semester, none of them are going to be visiting our fraternity or going to our parties. Now all the guys are mad at me when I'm not even the one who told the girls about the list, and they were all also using the list. I also think it's unfair to say the list was all about sex when it wasn't at all. So am I the asshole? Hmm.
Um,
They have a spreadsheet. Yeah, they have a spreadsheet
Let me get this right because I think I'm a
of
little confused and
women's
I don't want to
favorite
give advice
things,
on something that I don't
activities,
understand.
their favorite candies, their
These
favorite
niggas
food,
have
their favorite restaurants, their
a
favorite everything, their colors,
deck
all
of
this.
basically
It's
women,
only for them.
right? And their information, a spreadsheet, okay, of women,
No, it's a shortcut for them to impress the girls so they can do
and it's for
whatever they
them.
want to do.
It's for them to basically have like a
100%.
shortcut on like
Yeah.
who they would be
Yeah.
compatible
Yeah.
with easier.
Yeah.
This is bad. That's bad.
100%.
Okay. Okay. I had to understand. Thank you. You see, I did not get it.
This is like
Okay,
cheating
because
on a
I'm like,
test.
what is on it? Okay. This is bad as fuck. Yes, you're the asshole. Yes. Because can I go first? Yes. That's what like the first thing I said when I was like, if you have
Right, right,
the
right.
spreadsheet to see who you're like compatible with.
Anybody,
But it's
like
like I
anybody.
don't know why.
Yeah,
See, that's that sucker shit. I don't know why I would think that niggas would have a spreadsheet with girl shit on it
yeah.
to
That's
do
that's
something
fine. Like you're coming into. Can you
good.
imagine going on a date
No, like
and then they're like,
it's creepy. It's
"Damn,
fucking
Posh."
creepy. I don't blame the girl for bugging the fuck
They'd
out.
be
Take
like,
my
Posh would be
information
like,
off
"So
that
what's your
shit.
sign?" And he'll be like, "So yeah, I'm a
Stop.
Taurus." And you'll be like, "Guess my sign." He'd be like, "Cancer." And you're like,
That would
"How,
piss me off. That feels like my
how the
nudes are out.
how the
Like,
fuck
don't
did you
do that.
know?"
Like, it feels like a violation.
Can you imagine him guessing everything that you like up
I'll be
front?
like, no,
Like
bitch, I'm an
date one,
Aries.
date two,
I know about
date
that
three.
spreadsheet y'all got,
Right.
ho.
Like it's a coincidence. That's crazy.
And then acting like he didn't know about it. That's fucking weird. No. That's weird. That's weird. Yes, you're the asshole. You're fully an asshole. And honestly, the thing about it, because
How?
you
How?
wrote
I'm
this
not having a
in. So
spreadsheet
there
of
has to be a part of you
all
that actually
women of
might,
their
I'm gonna give you the
favorite
benefit of the doubt.
things.
You might have been the only person that was trying to use it to be a good guy. Because you actually thought to write this in.
That's
Exactly. Would you also write to
it's not
Reddit
for
saying,
creepy
"Oh
shit. It's not for
yeah, I
creepy
was
shit
doing
and
this weird
scumbag
creep
shit. It's
ass shit.
just
Am I the
so I
asshole for
remember
that?"
what their favorite color is. The fuck? You can't remember?
Like that just blew me. But that's the scary thing though. I do feel like that's a scary thing. And I do feel
It's
like
not
I'm gonna say
right.
people because
Right.
I've seen toxicity from every sex. But I do feel like people will literally convince themselves that what they're doing is not weird. Because there's levels. Like, I understand you maybe not seeing that you're being toxic in certain
Getting to know
ways,
them
but to
and
actually be on
remembering
some
them.
creepy shit, like you literally think that having a spreadsheet of women's personal
Right.
information and then going on a
No,
date
it
and
is. It
telling
is weird.
them
Like if that
instead of
girl
actually
is
just
someone you
genuinely
want to be
getting to
with,
know
you're gonna
them,
remember her favorite
and
color. You don't need to write it
you
down.
you're telling
You're gonna
yourself that
remember
that's
her
okay.
parents'
There's
name.
something
You're gonna remember
concerning.
her
There's
sister's
something a
name. You're gonna
little
remember her brother's
weird
name. You're
about
gonna
that, in
remember
my
the
opinion.
important details about them. But now I have a spreadsheet, and then you spread it through your fraternity. You feel me? Like now all these niggas, like y'all just, oh, that girl likes this. Maybe
Yeah, but it's like we need a
y'all will fuck
shortcut
with you.
now to get
What?
in
That's
with
weird.
people.
That's weird. Hey, man, yeah, tap into the spreadsheet. I just added more information.
Mhm.
What? What? What?
Come on
That's
now.
what it is. That's
Come on now.
weird. That's
Come on now.
creepy, dog. That's nasty. Like this is nasty work. Nasty work.
Yeah, it's like an organized stalking. It's an organized way to stalk. That's how it feels.
Right.
No, no.
Right. Oh, your sister's name
I
is
go on a date with
Bone.
somebody and they start being like, "Yeah,
Excuse
so
me?
your favorite car is da da
What?
da da, right?
What?
And your favorite
What?
flower is the." I would be
That's
like,
wild. That's wild. You're an asshole. I hope he deleted that spreadsheet. I hope he learned his lesson.
"You're making me
'Cause no,
uncomfortable
this is
immediately.
weird.
You're making me the
Right.
fuck uncomfortable.
All
Stop
right,
playing with me."
last story of this
Yeah,
episode. Hopefully, you guys have been
yeah,
enjoying. We finally got to the end. All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
this is from best of no updates. Wait, no. Yeah, this is it. Okay. All right, so the title is 6 years ago, I switched my wife's cat with a more well-behaved lookalike. That's it right there. That's the face I wanted right there. Yes. Yeah. This post was originally posted on November 2nd of 2021. This is an old one. So 6
I
years
knew you was
ago,
gonna
I
piss me
swapped my
off with
then
this one once you
girlfriend,
said it
my
was
wife's
about
cat, with a
cats.
more
I had a
well-behaved
feeling. I
lookalike.
had a feeling.
She had
I
an all-black
did.
cat that was extremely aggressive. It scratched everyone, hissed at everyone, and didn't use its litter box half of the time. My wife insisted she could get it to behave better. One week, she went out of town to visit her family, and I was supposed to go to her apartment and feed it. The first night I went over, it scratched the shit out of my arm. I joked to the cat that it was not special and I will replace it if it scratches again. They be saying, oh, like animals know.
And it scratched the
They
fuck out
have
of you
a
again, didn't it?
sixth
Because cats
sense.
be fucking
They know.
knowing.
They
The
know.
cat didn't like
The
you
joke
from the
stuck
jump
with
because
me
you're
until I had thought
ugly.
about it
You're
enough that it
nasty.
wasn't a joke.
You're a nasty
The
whore.
next morning, I went to a local animal shelter, find an
Especially
identical
cats.
cat who was already litter box trained and acclimated to people.
I would beat your ass. I would literally fist fight
Litter
you
box
if you
trained and
touched my
acclimated to
cat
people,
and
but was
you
a little
switched
skittish.
my cat
Its
out.
owner died of a heart attack, and the animal shelter people
I
said
can't
they
fucking
think
believe
that's
what I'm
why
hearing.
it was skittish. But overall, it was a little friendlier. I'm sorry. It was a lot friendlier and better behaved. And the skittishness wouldn't help it resembled the original cat. So I adopted it, took it to my wife's apartment, settled it in, then drove the original cat to an animal shelter a town over. I was paranoid my wife would find out if I took it to a local one. It's been 6 years since then. We've gotten married 4 years ago. We still have the SWAT
You're a
cat.
bitch.
It answers to the original cat's name. My wife knows nothing. She loves this cat and brags about how much better behaved it is. Every time I see it, I feel like a total piece of shit. For all the people
You know who
saying
knows?
the other
Your seat
cat
in
was
hell.
likely euthanized by the shelter, I double checked and the shelter dropped it. At the shelter, I dropped it off and it was still a no
You
kill
should.
shelter. End of story. He's just getting this off his chest. Yo,
this? Am I
this
the
man has
asshole?
been lying to his wife for the past 6 years.
Cause bitch, you are the asshole.
Yeah, literally. She scratched you. Her DNA is a part of you. So
And that's why
this is
every
crazy.
single
This
night
man
when you go to sleep, you
swatted
think about that
black
other
cats.
cat. You
Like,
know why?
I
That
don't like
other
this
cat's
nigga.
a
Let me get
part
the
of
other
you
nigga.
now,
This is a
bitch.
well-behaved nigga over here. Let me get nigga.
Literally. That's what you fucking get.
Oh. Hmm.
No, you was already
Hmm.
mean to the cat. You was mean to the cat from the jump. The cat never fucked with you because look at what you did. It's in you. It's not on you. So you're sneaky. That this is the type of person that you are. The cat knew that. That's why the
Bro,
cat never fucked with you because the
you
cat was like,
swat
"You gonna
their
get me into some
animal,
shit?" And look
bro.
now, the cat is at a shelter.
You talking about swat? Like, you took her child
Because only a sneaky nigga would do some
and
shit like
replaced
that
it with
to their
another.
wife.
Like,
You have to
this
be one
is.
sneaky ass motherfucker to do some shit
They
like
do.
this.
They do. Mm-mm.
You seen that meme? The cats be knowing. My
Facts.
cats, they don't fuck with you. They mind their business. You know what I'm saying? They not
But we
mean.
all know cats.
They
All
might go
most
in their
cats got their
closet.
own
They got their
personality.
own
Some of them could be
situation. They fuck
crazy.
with
Some of them
you.
could be
They're
scary. Some of them could
literally
be
on your
skittish. Some of them could
ass.
be very
So it's
friendly.
like
Some of them act like a
the
dog.
cat just ain't fuck with you.
You know. You know what I'm saying? You know. You feel me?
I
It's not
guess.
that bad.
No, my cat. I have 2 dogs,
It's not that
truly,
bad.
but I can't speak for the crazy cats. I really can't. Well, I have a badass cat. I don't. I have a bad puppy dog.
Mm.
Yeah, she's bad as fuck. But she's not mean. My cats are not mean. I don't know. I've never seen.
His
Well,
wife
I
cat.
have actually
His
seen a mean
wife cat.
cat that like
His
swatted.
his wife's cat. That
But
wasn't his cat. His wife's cat. And is
I am speaking for
it's
your
finding the
cat, nigga.
identical one at
Your cat knew
a
you wasn't
fucking
shit.
shelter
Cause
and
you're
is
not.
swatting it out and just like
Cause you're not.
she doesn't even know and she's just like, oh,
Mm.
facts. And then he loves that new cat. And his wife loves the new cat. Like he's just like, this is everything.
That's
I got what I wanted.
wild. I mean, 6 years now, me and this new cat have a relationship.
All
Of
right,
course you do.
yeah. I knew I had to read that one last for you.
Such
I knew I had to read that one last for you because I know it would be triggering. All right, y'all. That's all the stories we got today. What are we replaying?
Whatever. Trash.
Facts.
Trash. Oh. Well, I've been replaying my album. I literally listened to it like 4 times today. So this is one song. I found it on TikTok actually, but it's a rapper. Her name
Love
is
that.
Jai
I've been
Gemini. She
replaying
got a
one
song called
Square
Blessings.
One
That
from
shit goes. And she sounds like she's from New
Redville.
Orleans. It's mad
Redville.
good.
Check that out. Square One. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. All right. Want some shout outs?
Okay.
Launch. Yeah. Black ass.
I kind of did my shout outs. I wanted to shout out Kendrick Lamar. I want to shout out SZA. I wanted to shout out Lunch. Black people, Black excellence.
Shout out to
Black ass shit.
Shout out to always Black excellence.
Black love.
Boom. Without our Black excellent
my
people, nothing will be happening right now. All right.
You're disgusting.
Shout out to you for the work that you're doing on this album. Like big shout out to you. Because wow. It's hard work to put a body of work. It's hard work to get it all together. It's hard work to promote. It's hard work to get people to listen. It's hard work to get people to just like understand where you're coming from and where you're going through. It's all hard work in all aspects of trying to put your art out there and having people listen to your art and then receiving feedback on it. Because it's just like, ugh. We care. Like we care about our shit. So yeah, shout out to you. And shout out to my family. And shout out to Growth.
Yeah.
On that note, Follow us on all our social media platforms. That is Replay Ritual. Mhm. We all are. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to work on some of these videos because I'm about 4 videos behind for YouTube. I'm human. Whoopsies. Um, I'm gonna put up some videos. I am gonna
All
sit
right,
at this
y'all.
desk and
Since
try to do
y'all
some
heard the
creative
videos are coming
stuff.
up, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's
Tonight
Replay Ritual, so you
around
can
at
watch
my
all
peak
those
hours are
episodes
6:30.
that haven't been
Okay.
dropped yet, and also some reels because I'm gonna
So
work on them as
yeah.
well. Because been behind. Definitely follow us on all our social media platforms. That's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's Replay Ritual, one word. And if you go on TikTok, that's Replay Dot. Put the dot between the
Yeah,
replay
let's
and
get
the
it
ritual.
popping.
That's why y'all not finding
See our
it. So
faces.
listen, Replay Dot Ritual. Damn. All right. Like, come on. Email us at messageprepaidrituals@gmail.com if you don't use socials and you want to go old school. Email, okay? And you can send us a letter
Basically, he
to
said, "Stop being
nowhere
a stupid hoe."
because ain't nobody writing letters and mailing them like that. So, yeah. We'll talk to y'all when we talk to y'all. We love y'all and appreciate y'all.
Still the same bitch, but the bag bigger. I'm a rich nigga. I ain't about to be a gold digger.
So,
Yeah.
no, I'm stopping it.
Love you. How do I stop the recording on my side?